Why did you choose BYU?
I chose BYU because I really, really loved the culture here. I loved the team aspect, and we're all a family. We're all really, really close friends. I loved the high standards that everyone had because I set myself to super high standards, and the team's just goated. Like, I love our team. I love our coaches, so I knew BYU was home for me.
I chose BYU because, like BK said, the culture and the atmosphere is just amazing and incomparable, and just the people on the team have been so loving, and that's such a great thing to be a part of. And it's such a great opportunity to play in my home state and be a part of something super special. So.
What is it like to play in the Smith Fieldhouse, or what feelings come to mind when you think about putting on a BYU jersey for the first time in Smith Fieldhouse?
Just pride, honestly, just pride that everyone is cheering and working toward a common goal. There's so many people who are like-minded. We're all cheering for the Cougars. We're all cheering for that blue. So just being able to go and represent, and just pride for our team and for BYU is super, super cool.
Yeah, I think pride. I think just knowing like everyone who's supporting the team and everyone, what this means to everyone, and just excitement and like super like just happy and honestly just feeling the love from everyone. Yeah.
Can you describe the team in one word?
Ooh. Competitive. I think competitive is my word. I could say a bunch, but everything we do, no matter if it's like a little random game that we're doing or our tour to strength and weights, we're super, super competitive with everything, but it's all super, super fun.
I would say loving. I think everyone's just like a family, and like we're just like together and caring, and so yeah, loving.
We'll open up to questions from Sean and Ron.
What am
I think you're good. Oh, wait, right there.
Yeah,
Right
you
there.
got it.
You go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel it in my lip gloss.
I know. Yeah.
Start with the newcomer a little bit. Elena,
Yeah.
welcome home.
Thank you.
I guess. It's been a quick minute since you were in Owner and then up at Slick and everything.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like you were different through the past? I think you spent 2 years at Tennessee Tech.
Mm-hmm.
I think how do you feel like you're different from when you kind of left Utah to go over to T-Tech and now coming back?
Yeah, I had an amazing experience at Tennessee Tech. I learned a lot. I think I grew a lot as a player. That was my D1 experience. And coming back to Utah, I feel like I've grown so much and evolved as a person and a player. And I learned so much, and so I think I'm bringing so much back home. And also just having many years in college. But yeah, I think I'm just I continue to be just like someone who loves the game, just from when I started out. So yeah.
How did I know transfers are all very individual and that kind of thing. How did yours kind of come to be? Did you sort of find that you had an extra year of eligibility and you thought, why not? Let's see if somebody back home wants to give it a shot, or how did it all kind of come up?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I found out I had one more year of eligibility in it, and it took me a while to come to the realization I wanted to take that, because it is kind of a big decision, and I felt like I had many great experience already, and I realized I wanted to do one more year, put my name in the portal, and just had a great experience in contacting coaches and stuff, and so I found BYU, and this has been amazing. So.
Did you have very many connections with Coach Heather, the staff, BYU beforehand? Obviously, growing up right down the road, did they recruit you at all? Or?
No. So I was kind of a late bloomer to volleyball, and I grew up going to volleyball games here in Smith Fieldhouse, and out of high school I went to junior college and had kind of like a slower process, and I learned a lot through that and grew a lot, and but Heather has been amazing, and so the staff has been amazing. I've met so many people through my journey, but yeah, it's been amazing.
Did kind of your time at Slick, did that help you really kind of develop and mature, I'll say, as a volleyball player?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. Salt Lake Community College they are such a good program. My first year, we kind of really changed the way Slick had been for a while, and we had really good rankings, and the coaches there know what they're doing. Shay and Chris, shout out. And so they taught me a lot. I feel like it was a really good stepping stone to where I am right now.
And you also played, I didn't realize this, Cam and I were talking about it. You played a little bit of beach volleyball?
Yes. Yes.
What's your background like with beach, and how do you feel like beach volleyball helps you in the indoor game? Because I know sometimes the two, they look like they're a little bit different. Obviously, different rules, everything else, and
Yes.
your court.
Yes.
How do you feel like kind of one helps the other?
It is definitely like a whole different sport in my opinion, but I love beach and I learned a lot about it. I was very new to it. I played a little in high school. My high school actually won beach state championships, which was really cool to be part of. And I know the sport is kind of growing in Utah, but and then I had the chance to play a little at Slick as well, and then Tennessee Tech had a really awesome beach program, and I learned a lot, and it's such a fun sport. You learn so much about ball control, and as a middle, that's not something I kind of ever really had the opportunity to practice, and it was super fun, just being able to like touch so many more like balls and like be so many, part of the game so much more, and I felt like it helped me become way like more well-rounded, and definitely learned a lot about hand contact and serving, passing, but just like kind of having to take a huge part of the offense too. So that helped me a lot as a middle, and just becoming really well-rounded and learning more about the game, IQ, placement, stuff like that. So it was really fun.
That's awesome.
You play much Brie?
Not at all. Not at all. The first time I played beach was in 2023 when I got here. Didn't play it at all.
Well, the girl sitting next to you, I think you teach you a thing or two about it.
Help.
I would be
Help,
glad
please.
to do that.
Speaking of the girl next to you, what was your first impression of Elena? When did you guys kind of first meet, and what did you sort of think of, this new middle coming in and joining you for a year here?
Yeah. The first thing that when I saw Elena, I was like, oh, I'm so excited. Like that was my first thought, honestly. We met just a little bit ago. Not even that long. I don't even think it's been a month yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that hasn't
That's
even
crazy.
been a month yet. She walked in with Heather during camps, and we walked in, we're like, okay, like, who is this? I don't know. So we all went up and introduced ourselves, and we learned that she was our new middle, and we were super, super excited. I was just honestly just pumped. Like that was my first reaction, like, yes, we get another one. Like we get to be teammates and play with each other and things like that. So I really, really loved it. Elena is just one of the kindest, sweetest people, honestly. She fits our team super, super well, just with how she acts, how she serves others. And I'm really, really excited for her to be part of our team.
Oh my gosh.
I love you.
Oh my gosh, BK, thank you.
You're so sweet.
She kind of comes into a group right now in that middle blocker group that you guys lost a decent amount from last year, whether it's graduation or transfers or settlement, that kind of thing. Do you feel like adding a middle blocker, not just of Elena's quality, what she was able to do, but that experience is a big deal for your position group?
100%. I think the only way you can get better is by playing with better people. And Elena's been playing for so long that she has some really, really good volleyball IQ. She's a crazy cracked volleyball player, but she has some really, really good volleyball IQ that we can all learn from. So I'm super, super happy that we have someone in our position who is as wise as she is. We need it.
I'll ask this of you because Elena wasn't here last year, so this would be a terrible question for her to try to answer. But how motivated is this team by last year, and specifically the way it ended? Because it kind of ended in a little bit of a thud.
Yeah, the ending last year was tricky. It was tricky. It wasn't the outcome we were hoping for, but it's the outcome we got, and we got to roll with it. But yeah, I would say that we take the ending and take the experience that we learned from last year and really, really try to grow off of it. We talk about it a lot as a team, about what our goals are for this season and what our goals are individually and as a team. And we do use last season to fuel that, kind of be like, okay, like let's give it a little extra oomph, like a little extra punch in there. But I do think that at all times everyone is doing their job and trying their best, like 100%. But you do have that last season back in your mind, but you can't dwell on it. You got to move forward and excel where you are.
Ron, you got anything?
Of course. You always ask if I got anything. Of course I got anything.
Hello.
The man inside the robot.
All right, Sean, we're not going to get into our vinegar today. You both have a lot of experience. I'm just, from the media perspective, we don't get a chance to, ask this always, and I want the fans to know, how do you both handle, the pressure in tight, or 5-set matches? We've seen you guys go through that, but I just want to know your mindset, what's said, in the timeouts, or if you guys are going into that to stay mentally focused.
Yeah, so for me, I love a 5-set match. If we can get it done in 3, let's get it done. But if it has to go to 5, I love a 5-set match. I've learned how to turn the anxious kind of adrenaline into energy, and I really fuel off that. I really use it, and it always comes, never fails, it always comes in that 5-setter. And kind of learning how to use it and use it with you instead of having it be a negative thing and work against you. But we talk a lot about our mental strength and our mental performance and things like that. And honestly, the mental side is just as hard, if not harder, than the physical side of the game. And we have really, really good resources that help us do that. We practice mental strength every single week. So kind of just learning what you need as an individual so you can excel for your team.
So I want to know, who has the best energy on the team? Because Elena got pretty good energy, but it could be someone else. So who's got the best energy in the locker room? Who's the pump up gal on the team?
Ooh. When they're on, they're on. Everyone gives some really, really good energy. But like consistent, always pumped. Anna is super good at it. Claire is super, super good. If you need on the court, I'll look to Claire if I'm like, okay, like I need something, and she's smiling right back at you already. Like she's on it all the time. So yeah, I'd say Anna and Claire.
What have you both been working on this off season, skill-wise, or maybe it's something in the weight room? What skill have you been focused on this off season going into this upcoming season?
Yeah. At least for me, we got to have a lot of time just with our team, without our coaches, before they came back. And we kind of just got to learn how to gel as a new team with our new players and get to learn how to work with each other. So that was really, really cool, just learning how to play alongside new people and learning their tendencies and how they play. So that was awesome. But then personally, skill-wise, I've been really focusing on blocking this year and just hitting different shots on offense.
I would say definitely wanting to be really strong and working in the weight room to be the strongest I can be. I love, being in the weight room. And I would say going into my final year, just kind of knowing my role and knowing who I am and what this means for me, and being kind of mentally tough to say I didn't know if I was going to take this year, and I'm going all out, and I'm going to do this to the best of my ability, and it's going to be my last year, my best year. So.
Anything, Elena, you want to accomplish specifically in this last year? Obviously, the national championship is on the table. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I know this team is so loaded with talent. Like, everyone's so incredible. I know we can do amazing, special, and incredible things. I know what we can accomplish, and we're working towards those things, and we can win a lot of games. So.
Heck yeah.
Elena, you and BK have a lot of experience, but for you personally, Elena, how do you reset, after a tough loss? It could be a 5-setter or a game that you were looking forward to and it didn't go the way in 3 sets. How do you reset after that?
Oh, did you ask me? Sorry.
Sorry, no,
I think
Elena,
both.
sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
You're good.
Definitely taking care of yourself, your body, your mind, and just resting. Definitely, like, recovery for me is huge. Making sure you feel good physically, but also, knowing what you need to kind of learn or whatever you need to do to kind of reflect. I definitely like watching film a lot and stuff, and talking with other people about what I want to, work on to continue. And yeah, maybe that's taking a step away and like kind of getting some rest. And but 5-setters can be pretty like just a lot. So yeah, definitely taking some time. But yeah, so
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I want you both to think about this one. This is a funny one.
Okay.
I haven't asked this. I saved this for you two, so a little bit special. If the team had a reality TV show, who would be the star?
Oh, if the team had a reality TV show,
Are we talking more
What-
like a Survivor? Or
right? What kind? Like yeah, like
This is true. I guess I didn't think about it. Survivor. Yeah, more of a
Survivor
Survivor type.
type.
Survivor.
You know, Desperate Housewives or drama. We won't do that.
Okay.
I feel like BK would low-key kill it on
She
Survivor.
Really?
She would.
I think I could do Survivor. Besides, the bugs get me, so maybe I couldn't. Maybe I couldn't. But okay, like a Survivor type.
Why do I think Lulu would kill it too?
I think Lulu would honestly kill it.
She
She's
would
just
kill it.
fierce.
Yeah.
And everything she does, she wants to win. Like, who
Yes.
cares if she's exhausted? She's pushing herself.
she would figure out a way to.
So, yeah, I agree, actually. I'm going to go Lulu. She would push for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Lulu also the funniest on the team, or is there somebody else that's funnier?
Oh, she's hilarious. We love Lulu. She's hilarious.
And then last thing for me, I've asked this to all the girls that have come through. I'm interested to know, do you guys have a pregame routine? Are you, very superstitious? Like, hey, the left sock I haven't watched in 3 years has to be worn. Like, how do you guys approach games?
How I approach games, I always have the same routine of like writing in my journal, and I'll write certain things down that I write in a specific order every single time. So I do keep that the same, just so I can kind of have all the same pre-game leading up to the game. But nothing like super superstitious, like knee pads left then right and things like that. But yeah, just making sure you get good food in before, and getting mentally locked in, whether that's listening to music, whether that's dancing with the team. Some people like it more quiet. I'm more of like the get hype kind of rowdy person, dancing around before the game starts. So yeah, those are my things that I really, really focus on, just to kind of get mentally ready in flow before the game starts.
Yeah, I think visualization is really important for me to like kind of sit and think about what it looks like for me, what I'm gonna do. A big part of warming up and getting hype is like dancing and listening to music and getting hype with the teammates. So
Yeah.
Well, now I have to ask this follow-up because you both mentioned music. I need to know what's the song, right? As you're walking out or before you guys go, what song on the playlist? I need to know.
Ooh, like our walkout song if we had one.
If you had one, if you had one like baseball,
Walk out or hype,
walk
yeah,
out,
like a hype track.
walkout song.
Well, before every game, our whole team like moshes to Mobamba. Every game. So definitely Mobamba for the team. Personally, I don't even know. I got to stick with the team and go Mobamba. we mosh out of that every single game.
yeah, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
that. I agree.
That works. Thanks.
Thank you.